It's good to be here. I hope you can hear me. Fighting through hotel Wi-Fi. I'm happy to be on vacation right now, so taking a few minutes out of my vacation to join you guys.
Well, that is real dedication. Obviously, as a physician, you don't get too much time to yourself, and there you are on vacation with your family and dedicating and providing a few minutes of your time to us. So we really appreciate your time this evening. Being a career changer, that means that you had been out of school for quite a few years. Let's go back to those first days when you arrive in Dominica. You're transitioning to a new place, but you're also transitioning back into the classroom.
I can still remember sitting there in the seat by myself, not knowing anybody. You know, it's a totally new environment. It's my first day, first 2-3 hours of class, and thinking to myself, holy cow, I'm in deep now. From that chair where my butt sat, in a little bit of a panic mode, to be honest with you, I waited for the end of class. I took notes. I did the best I could just for those couple hours. I stood up. I walked straight down the street to the Center for Teaching and Learning, I think is what they called it. And I said, I need help. I don't know if I can do this. And they sat me down, calmed me down, and pulled out some things, showed me some different study strategies. Fortunately, that kind of stuck, and I was off running then.
Our campus historically has always been on the island of Dominica in the Caribbean, and because we've temporarily left the island as it rebuilds after Hurricane Maria, our campus is operating for right now temporarily for the rest of 2018 in Knoxville, Tennessee. Something that often comes up when we do our information sessions, prospective students often ask alumni, so I will pose the question to you. You know, does Dominica ever come up, or does the fact that you went to Ross University, how does it come up? How is it addressed?
Do they ask about it? Every single time. Every single person that you meet, that you talk to, oh, you went to Ross? Tell me about that. Like, how did it go? What is it? Because it's kind of the unknown, you know? Do they care? Not at all. And when I say that, I mean, do they care in a bad way? Not at all.
Why physical medicine and rehabilitation? And, you know, how did you make the decision to go into that specialty? Why do you like it? And then how did you go about the process of choosing where you would then apply?
Physical medicine and rehab, it's a specialty that's probably, if I was going to give you my elevator speech, it's like a non-surgical orthopod mixed with a neurologist. So we treat all kinds of things, musculoskeletal complaints, everything from like stroke rehabilitation to traumatic brain injury. The reason that I chose physical medicine and rehab was when I went back to medical school, I wasn't aware that there was such a specialty. And so my plan was to become a family medicine doctor and then invent a specialty. And I wasn't sure what I was going to call it, but it was going to be what physical medicine and rehab is. So I got to Pontiac, and I rotated with one of the PM&R docs there. And I thought, oh, man, so somebody's already done this work for me. I guess I could just apply to the specialty that already exists.
So then you go through that. You go through residency, and we just went through match week, you know, last week. So we just got to experience this with our students this year. But take us back to that, you know, that week, you find out Monday that you matched, you sweat your way through the rest of the week, you know, wondering where you're going to be moving your family. And then what's it like opening that email on that Friday morning when you find out where you matched? Take us back to that moment.
I had everything riding on this. I had given up my career, you know, totally turned my life totally upside down. And this was my one shot. I didn't have time to do this thing twice. So I was extra nervous, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I just didn't want to not be able to report success. So I was pretty nervous. So I applied broadly. I went on the interviews that I described. And when I opened that email on Monday, I was super nervous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. The feeling of knowing that I had matched was incredible. I mean, there was somebody cutting onions in the room with me, if you know what I mean. You would probably laugh if you walked into my house now, and you will still see a printout on my fridge, on the side of my fridge, that says, "Congratulations, you matched in Michigan State University," and it's the screen capture from opening that email. Not only did I get to live the match once, but I get to live it every year because I'm part of the alumni mentorship program. Yep. And so I've got these, so Ross contacts me with students who are interested in PM&R, and I have the opportunity to kind of work with them through their clinical years, help them, give them some guidance as far as what electives to sign up for. I get to relive the match every year as I work with these guys, and I kind of stick with them through the interview season. I mean, we talk on the phone weekly, and I get to have that anxiety and that anticipation and that terror, but then to win the victory again. So it's pretty cool.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gilmour. We appreciate it. Thanks to all of you checking in on Facebook, and join us again soon when we get together with another one of our distinguished alumni with Ross University School of Medicine. With that, I wish you a great evening. Thank you very much.
All right, take care, Sean. Thanks, Facebook. See you around.